Hi, hello. Sterling C. Sample here from the Steel Drum Training Center of America. Once more, I'm coming to you with another blog about my steel pan community. Now, first, I want to say my condolences also to the Guppy family and to Ralph Robinson's family on the untimely passing. The pan will really miss you. On Well Steel Talk today, I saw an article from Mr. Dunbar, I think it's John Dunbar, about his headline was let me and I quote, importing our own culture and on steel band technology. Now apparently he is speaking about Skiffle Bunch bringing in three arrangers, I believe was the arrangement, three arrangers to arrange for their bands. These three arrangers came out of the ICP. Okay, guys, they was the arranger that arranged the songs for Brooklyn Steel Orchestra. Let me make it clear, okay, guys. Most of you who don't know what the guy is talking about. They arranged for Brooklyn Steel Orchestra and they came fourth, I believe, in the ICP. They beat a lot of bands. I think they beat Face too. So the guys was very impressive and they clicked with the South band. And they had a vibes with the band, so the managers decided to bring them back to arrange for their Panorama, which I applaud Skiffle Bunch for doing it because we have to start knitting our pan with the world. We start to have knitting our pan with with foreigners. We have to start bringing the pan outside the box. Now, this guy with this Mr. Dunbar, he have some points in certain places how which are styles Pan Trimbago and Pan Trimbago not doing nothing for Pan, and you cannot blame these foreign players. You cannot put the blame on foreign players. You cannot put the blame on Skiffle Bunch for wanting to have a better thing for their band. What better thing to have around for your positive children to see players coming in and with a attitude to arrange a song and to arrange a nice Panama song that will inspire your players. That used to inspire me when I was coming up in the ranks and desperados. When Rudolph Charles used to bring in foreign players. Every year we was glad to see Rudolph when he came back into Trinidad because he used to live in foreign. When Robert came back to Trinidad because Robert lived in foreign. Roger Bartholomew was our drummer. He was a professional. He died in a car crash about a couple years ago. We used to glad when these guys come in. When you have a foreign element in your band around Carnival, it boosts you. I sure these bands are glad to see Liam Teagues when he come in. You wouldn't treat you can't treat Liam Teagues that way. Yeah, Alan Herbert used to live out here. Alan Herbert came back home and do his stuff. Um, uh, uh, um, Duvon used to live out here. He came back home and doing his stuff. These are some of the soils. And these pan you're talking about, they have they have fathers and mothers that came from Trinidad. They have Trinidad roots. They ain't no just fly by guys. They ain't no fly by night players. They came up in the ranks of pan here in America, and they went out and learned their stuff. Some of them went to universities, so you're having top class arrangers coming to work with your children. So please do not despise these players. When they come to your band, Skiffle, when they come to Trinidad, you'll treat them good. Treat them like royalty, please. Mr. Dunbar, you're trying to stir up something here that should have been done, that should have been implemented a long time because we keep borderlining our pan. We keep borderlining our students, borderlining our children, borderlining our culture. You guys in Trinidad don't use the resources we have here in America. We have a lot of steel pan players here in America that you guys don't use resources. You guys don't want to send us a ticket. Well, I don't want to send no ticket for it. Don't send no ticket for me. If you want to, I'll gladly appreciate it. But you guys think it hard to send a ticket for a pan man to come and play because you feel you don't want it, because you feel you have all the best pan men in the world in Trinidad. It's not so, my friend. There's a lot of panmen out here that's doing very good and could be a very blessing to your band, could be a very influence to your players. As I tell you, it used to boost us when Rudolph Charles came back. I mean, I don't want to dwell on Rudolph Charles because he died a long time ago and all these years, but his mentality and his strategy was very good. That's what he used to do. He used to bring in players. and we used to be glad. We used to be glad to do these things, and excuse me, to be coming in, and and we used to boost the band. So listen, so Mr. Dunbar went on and said that why can't you train some of them in music and arrangements by importing foreign-born arrangers just to win a Panorama? Shows bad management. Shows that's not bad management. That's strategic management. Strategic management. You want to start now to start teaching the children. Start teaching the children now. Start teaching the kids in school. Blame it on Pan Chimbago. And listen, Pan, I'm telling you, Pan is slipping away from Trinidad. It's slipping away from y'all. All the foreign players, all the best players are out here. I mean, we have a lot in Trinidad because they're not online and we can't see them online. They're not exposed. Some tuners, as he mentioned in his article here, that some tuners don't have a Facebook page. They don't have a online page because people still living in the past. Some of y'all pan men or y'all bands are still living in the past. Some of y'all bands are still territorial uh, atmosphere in your band. Yeah. Because I'm from South, I'm a South band. I'm a North band. I'm a Tongue band. I'm a Desperados. I'm a Renegades. I'm a All Stars, and I love my band, and I don't care about no other band, man. I only want to hear Smooth. I only want to hear Boogsy. I only want to hear Robbie. I only want to hear Pelham. We had to cut that out, guys. Because pan ain't going nowhere once we're doing that. The Chinese man way back in China, the man in Australia, he don't care who is Pelham. He don't want to know who is Robert. He don't want to know who is Bugsy. All he want to hear is the pan. All he want to hear is a man play pan. A pan man play it and he love it. Right? So we had to cut that out and stop putting borderline of our pans on them and doing this stuff. The man went on to say, I quote Mr. Dunbar. He said, Pancho Bego and some other bands officials failed to incorporate our steel pan technology by using our best tuners to teach young and upcoming tuners. That's true. All they do is wait until they are dead to give them a lot of stupid speech. That's true. Check it out. We are running short of all the best tuners that was born in the war era. Right now, you have top pan tuners without a website and Facebook page to sell their products. That is true. All they running out of pan. We running out of pan tuners in Trinidad. They're dying slowly at a pace, and I pray that the children cry on this stuff. Okay, guys, but listen to me. Why are we doing that? In America, there's tuners that tune real good. They tune in top of the line good. I'm telling you. So just know most of our tuners could be coming from America, and you can't stop it. It's inevitable. Unless Trinidad have a pan tuning school or a pan arranging school, and somebody who doing it for Pan Chimbago, and Pan Chimbago supposed to have embassies all around the world for pan. Have the government implement these things, else all they'll shut down everything in Trinidad until we get that. We have too much money in Trinidad running around and pan slipping out of our hands. Before we know it, all the tuners gonna be in America. All the tuners, the bad, good tuners, gonna be coming from America, and it's inevitable. But by the way, guys, we in America are doing a great job. We in America are doing a wonderful job representing our pan. We're representing our country. We're doing a thing for our people. We are happy and proud as pan man to represent our country. So, but all we are asking is that you love us like if we are there with you guys, like if we are still part of you guys. Don't lock us out like if because we leave your country, because we leave the country, we leave our culture. No, no, no. We are ambassadors. We spreading it on this side. We spreading it on this side. There's people who never heard pan and we play for them and they're loving it. And we tell them about our country and our children, and we sending them back home for, tell them go for carnival and stuff. Although I'm a Christian and I love God and everything, but I still tell people about my country, about my culture. Okay, guys? And please, do not treat our pan men or foreigners like if they are strangers. The way how they treat Robert Greenwich, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because he lives in foreign, you all treat him like he's a foreigner. Robert Greenwich have done more for pan than any arranger I know. He has done for pan